Square Enix would like to go ahead and quote Dr. Trey in this situation. Definitive version of all your favorite games. Psych! So I went ahead, I looked at the frame rate, I looked at the comparisons, the graphical comparisons of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition PS4 versus PC version. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I had a couple of things to do, including that Nintendo press conference video that they had. So I held off on this video because I needed to do homework. So this is a Friday, so I'm free. The PS4 version, let's say this, graphically, I would say that it comes close, and sometimes it looks better than the PC version, but frame rate wise, I want you to go ahead and look at this clip real quick. This is a clip of Tomb Raider on the PS4. Now, I know for a fact that you all saw that did not even touch 60. It didn't. So, this video is more towards the PS4 version. It's not towards the Xbox One version, because whatever happened, someone was smart enough to lock it at 30 frames. And I'm not going to complain, because I swear to God, I think I've only seen it drop below 30 twice, and it dropped to 28 and 29 frames per second. Unlike the PS4 version, which is supposed to be targeted at 60 frames per second unlocked, but it gets as low as 34. That sounds more like 30 frames a second unlocked. I'm not blaming this on the PS4. I'm blaming this on whoever made the decision in Square Enix optimization, because if they were smart, they would have locked it at 30 FPS. Like they did with the Xbox One version. I don't know why they didn't lock it at 30 FPS if they knew that it would run steadily as long as they could keep the 1080p. The textures on the Xbox One and PS4 version look almost the exact same too. It doesn't even look that different. So I'm confused why they tried to go, like, I'm being honest, I would rather go with a game that stays at a steady 30 frames per second than a game like Tomb Raider PS4 that goes up, that starts at 60, then it drops down to like 40, and then it goes to 30. I just can't play like that, and then it just keeps repeating itself. Were there points where the PS4 version did reach 60 frames a second? Yes, there were. But how many scenes did it stay at a steadily 60 frames per second? I counted 2. I watched the whole video twice just to see if I missed anything. There were times that it hit 60, but it only stayed there for like a couple of seconds. But I'm talking about, like, it hit 60, stayed there for almost an entire scene. There was only one of those. And then other than that, there was like one time where it kind of stayed at 60 for about 5 seconds, and then it went down to like 52. So my question is, was it Square Enix that said, oh, you know what, we're gonna try to make this version of Tomb Raider look so different? Like, is it because they knew that they weren't doing anything with the game that they forced in the 60 frames a second to make it feel different? Or was it the fact that Sony just paid them off? Sony paid them off to get 60 FPS, but it's not getting 60 FPS, so one of you two is wrong. So either Square Enix can't optimize and are complete dummies, which is really my first thought. The second one could be possible, but I feel as if Square Enix is just Square Enix for my Dragon Quest X overseas. And it could be Sony paying them off to try to get the game to 60 FPS. But I don't think Sony would want the bad publicity, not because they paid them off, but the fact that if the system can't reach 60 FPS, or it reaches it but can't stay at it, that makes the system look bad. So I don't know if that second one is really that plausible. I know with the PS4 version, Blasian pointed this out to me. I knew that it looked more colorful, but I forgot the word it was. He was right. There seems to be like more saturation in the PS4 version, and I don't know why that is. It just seems to be like that. Maybe they did it. It looks better. I will say that the PS4 version, like colorful wise, it does look a lot better. Lighting wise, I still think that the PC version kind of owns it, but there's not too much. The only last thing I think I can say is Lara Croft's face looks like an android. It's like they killed her. Like her eyes are dead. Like it. I want you. I'll put a screenshot up. Her eyes look dead. Like they don't move. The eyes that you see up now are the exact same eyes that she has through the whole game. I don't even remember seeing her blink, and that's not to exaggerate. That's not the PS4's fault once again. That's Square Enix trying to be so different with this version that it costs them. So leave your thoughts down on the comments below. What do you guys think about Tomb Raider Definitive Edition? This one was more towards the PS4 version because the PS4 version has more issues that I've seen than the not 360, Xbox One, because of the frame rate issue. When people overhyped it to be 60, and then after that it ended up being 30. And I'll even take back the claim that I was saying, actually I'm not going to. Like when I said that paying $100 for a console where you're getting the lesser of a port is morally wrong to me, it still is. In this case, it just doesn't apply. Because, in my opinion, I think the Xbox One version is superior since they both run at 1080p. And even though the PS4 it's supposed to be at 60 FPS, it drops as low as 34. And you've seen that, because I just showed you evidence. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Leave your thoughts down below. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, blah, blah, blah. Do all that stuff. Deuces. I can already tell the fanboys after this are going to be like,
I'm flagging, I'm stitching. I'm flagging, I'm clicking. I'm flagging, I'm stitching. I'm flagging, I'm clicking.